We do begin tonight with breaking news involving President Biden. There is word just in tonight he has tested positive for COVID while campaigning in the battleground state of Nevada. Just moments ago, these images coming in, President Biden boarding Air Force One, leaving. The president appearing right here to be battling the effects of COVID, moving very slowly as he walks up those stairs to Air Force One. And this moment in this campaign comes amid new questions tonight over whether President Biden will stay in this race. A new call for him to, quote, pass the torch from a leading Democrat in the House. This is all fast-moving. President Biden's moments ago flashing a thumbs up saying, I feel good. And ABC's chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, leading us off from Milwaukee.
President Biden was supposed to address a conference in Las Vegas tonight, but moments ago, this announcement.
The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID.
The news comes among growing uncertainty among top Democrats about the future of the president's campaign. Today, Congressman Adam Schiff, who is running for Senate in California and is a close ally of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, calling on Biden to leave the race.
Mr. President, any response to Adam Schiff?
Schiff, who is a friend of the president's, writing Joe Biden has been one of the most consequential presidents in our nation's history, and his lifetime of service as a senator, a vice president, and now as president has made our country better. But our nation is at a crossroads. A second Trump presidency will undermine the very foundation of our democracy. And I have serious concerns about whether the president can defeat Donald Trump in November. Over the weekend, Schiff privately voicing his concerns to donors. ABC News obtaining the audio.
I do not think he is the best person to go into this election. I think if he is our nominee, I think we lose.
Today, Schiff going public, saying, I believe it is time for him to pass the torch, and in doing so, secure his legacy of leadership by allowing us to defeat Donald Trump in the upcoming election. It comes as the Democratic National Committee announces it's shelving an effort to make Biden's nomination official by the end of July through a virtual roll call vote. The DNC Rules Committee now announcing no virtual voting will begin before August 1. The move perhaps intended to buy more time to convince Biden to drop out of the race. Sources telling ABC News it came at the urging of the two most powerful Democrats in Congress, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. So far, Biden resisting all entreaties to drop out of the race, but he has had words of praise for his vice president, Kamala Harris.
And by the way, she's not only a great vice president, she could be president of the United States.
In an interview with BET, Biden did say a doctor's recommendation could sway him.
If there had some medical condition that emerged, if the doctors came to me and said, you got this problem, that problem.
An extraordinary sequence of events. We've got Mary Bruce and John Carl with us here tonight because, of course, this is all fast moving. And this conversation behind the scenes has not let up. And now this new development, we've just learned he's been diagnosed with COVID. And he didn't look great on those stairs there.
No, we saw that video there. The president seeming to struggle a bit, walking slowly up the stairs as he left Las Vegas, heading back home to Delaware. In a statement just now, his doctor says he is experiencing mild symptoms. We're told a runny nose, cough, and general malaise. They say this morning he was feeling fine, but then symptoms developed throughout the day. After his first event in Las Vegas, he tested positive. He's now on his way home to Rehoboth, Delaware, where he will be self-isolating, David.
Listen, the majority of us have gone through COVID. We know what that's like. We wish the president well.